Stop letting your ego blind you. Stop living in certainty. Certainty is going to do nothing but leave you with an average life and a life of mediocrity. And that's okay. If you want to live an average life, if you want to live a life of mediocrity, that's fine. By so means, live that life that you want to live. However, what should terrify you, what should terrify you is waking up 50 years from now and realizing that you never truly challenged yourself, you never truly took that risk, and what that's going to end up doing is leaving you with a life that's unfulfilled. Yes, you lived in comfort, but in the back of mind, knowing that you sacrificed the life that you wanted to live for comfort in the moment, that terrifies me, man. I don't want to wake up when I'm 80 years old on my deathbed knowing that I never got to take the trips I wanted to take, knowing that I never got to buy the cars I wanted to buy, knowing that I never got to do what I truly wanted to do because I just wanted to live in comfort. And don't let your ego blind you, man. If you said you were going to be doing 20K months now and you're still not doing those 20K months, it's no one's fault but your own. No one is ever too big to be backtesting. No one is ever too big to be journaling, man. Wake up, open your eyes, drop your ego. You can always be doing better. If the only reason you are where you are right now is because you chose to be there. You have no one but yourself to blame. You have no one but yourself to blame. And it's the same thing with the rest of your life. You can either choose to keep living in certainty, keep choosing to live in comfortability, and that's fine. You'll just end up living a life of mediocrity. And look, no point is ever going to be perfect to do what you want to do. Not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be aligned for you to take the risk. There is always going to be uncertainty, just like trading, just like life alike. It's all probability. Nothing is guaranteed in life but death. With trading, if you can't accept to take the risk, you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to be profitable. If you're too scared to enter your trades, if you're living in fear, then you need to backtest. I mean, end of the day, that's what that comes down to. But if you see your system present itself and you're too scared to take the risk, knowing that you're confident in that setup, you're never going to become profitable. You're never going to get to where you want to get. And look, coasting through life doesn't end in disaster, doesn't end in failure, but it ends in a life of regret. Don't live a life of regret, man. It's like, that terrifies me. And that's what certainty does. It keeps you calm. It keeps you feeling safe. However, it slowly strips you of the life that you truly want to live. Stop letting your ego blind you, man. Start doing the work that you know you need to be doing. If you're smoking weed every day, if you're drinking multiple times a week, opposed to backtesting and putting in that work, then of course you're going to get nowhere. Of course you're going to live a life of mediocrity. Stop letting your ego blind you. You know what you need to do, just do it. If you've done decent with trading, had a few good months, so you think, oh, I'm good, I don't need to backtest anymore. Fuck that, bro. You're gonna get nowhere. You're gonna stay exactly where you are, and you're never gonna truly level up. In trading and in life alike, the moment that you accept certainty is the moment that you set a cap on your potential. Start taking those risks. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfectly aligned. Start sacrificing comfort for the life that you want to live. Otherwise, the life that you want to live is going to be sacrificed. And look, I don't want a life that's easy to explain. I want a life that requires risk, because fulfillment only lives on the other side of uncertainty. And if you never take those risks, then you will never truly be fulfilled. And you're going to end up living a life of mediocrity. You may not have exactly what you think you need to live and take the risks that you want to take. But who cares, man? Life's going to pass you by. Take the risks. Worst comes to worst, you fall back onto a life of mediocrity. Take those risks. Stop letting your ego blind you.